Hello again. In case you missed it, about, oh my god, 3 weeks ago, I posted a Q&A announcement video asking for your questions. I've received quite a good amount, so thanks for that. I don't want to keep you all waiting any longer, so let's just get to the answers. My first introduction to Casualties Unknown was in the form of this video by Private Lime. If you don't know who that is, they're mainly a Project Zomboid YouTuber. I watched some of their videos and really liked them. One day I was recommended this video and I'll admit, I clicked it because I was confused on what the creature of the thumbnail was. I watched it and thought, hey, this game seems pretty cool, maybe I'll try it out. So I went to itch to download the demo, which was V3 at the time, and the rest is history. I'd like to thank Private Lime, since if it wasn't for that video, I probably wouldn't have discovered Casualties Unknown until way later. In fact, I might not even have discovered it at all, which is a pretty scary thought. I have been planning on streaming other games on this channel. In fact, I've streamed a few others already. As for making another channel, probably not. I don't think the main channel is big enough for something like that, and I don't want to split my videos across multiple channels. I know the whole meta on YouTube nowadays, that multiple channels for multiple niches, but I just don't really care about that. I'm gonna play whatever games I want on this channel and stream them if I feel like it. To be completely honest, I've been asking this question to myself. I've always had really bad procrastination issues, and it ends up making videos, like this one, take way longer than they should to make. There's been several times where I open the editor only to be flooded with all these thoughts and just stop. The only advice I can really give is to just start, which I know seems really obvious, but it really is the best way to stop procrastinating. Once you just start, you'll find it gets much easier to just proceed with making the rest of the video. First reason is, well, people knows me as a Scav tuber, so seeing the experiment in other games is naturally gonna have people interested. Second reason is, it's honestly just funny. Like seriously, seeing Expie in Left 4 Dead and especially Lethal Company was very entertaining. That being said, Casualties Unknown isn't going to be in every game, and as I said earlier, I'm planning on playing games unrelated to Casualties Unknown anyways. To be honest, I don't think this channel will ever fully move on from Casualties Unknown. This game is just so special and so fun to stream, I don't think I'll ever get tired of it, or at least not for a very long time. The day this channel quote-unquote moves on from Casualties Unknown is probably the day I stop uploading, I'm gonna be real. Also, no, I don't have any science in my basement. I don't even have a basement. Okay, I guess I never specified how many questions you could ask, but nevertheless, I'll answer them all. I can't talk about every viewer in my streams, but for the most part, I like everyone who tunes in. I mean, out of all my viewers, only 2 have really annoyed me. As for your advice, it's been quite helpful. I never knew IV bags were the most efficient liquid container, or that oxygen crystals let you do unlimited push-ups before you told me. My current Scav personal best is 17,227 meters, which was actually caught on livestream. I am planning on doing challenge runs sometime, probably using viewer-created challenges, so be on the lookout for that. And finally, I haven't heard much about SS14, nor have I ever played Deep Rock Galactic. Yes, I do think larger YouTubers are going to cover Scav. In fact, it's already starting to happen. I'm just waiting for the day one of the really popular multi-million subscriber YouTubers play it. Not sure exactly when that will happen, but I know it'll happen at some point. Maybe. I've played Gunsaw a bit, and it's decent fun. I had no plans to stream it, but if people really want it, then maybe I can do a stream where I try to get X ranks or something like that. Don't count on it though. Oh great, here we go again with the Milky allegations. How many times do I have to tell you guys, I am not a Milky. I never was, I never will be, and I won't... What? Hey, how did these get here? Get those images out of here. Phew, that was close. Anyways, as I was saying, no, I'm not a Milky, so stop asking. Not that often. I know that your guys' teasing is just in good fun and you don't actually mean it. Though I would be lying if I said I wasn't annoyed at least a few times. I can't say I'm that much more familiar with the furry community at this point. Casualties Unknown is the only furry media I've ever interacted with, and even then I don't play it because it's furry. I have met some good people from it though, so I'm assuming the rest of the community must be fine. As for the most useful item, I'd say the ice pack. It cools you down, reduces pain, and speeds up muscle healing. The difference between having an ice pack or not in the hot layers is huge. Favorite Raid World region is Outer Expanse hands down. Out of all of the regions, this has to be the best looking one. It's just gorgeous to look at. I thought I was in heaven the first time I entered it. It also has some of my favorite tracks in the whole game. The Night Threat theme in particular has been stuck in my head. And oh, that's right! This region also has a day-night cycle, with both day and night themes, as if things couldn't get any better. There's also all these smaller things, like the beautiful looking shelters, reference to the Survivor intro that takes you to outskirts, whatever these things are called, I forgot, but they're cute, and they make funny noises, and that's all that matters. Seriously, this region is just awesome, and it became my favorite so quickly. Favorite song? That's a bit of a tough one, because there's a lot of songs I could say are my favorite, but if I had to choose one, it would probably be Running in the Night by FM84. I remember randomly hearing this song on Pandora one time and really liking it. I searched up the rest of the album, also liking it, then searching up more albums like it, and yeah, you can probably see where this is going. It's the song that made me fall in love with the synthwave genre as a whole, and just for that, I would have to list it as my favorite. Oh, and if you want a few songs, just go look up these albums at their peak. Well, if we're talking about Casualties Unknown, then definitely not. I don't want to get sent to a planet to die. But even outside of that context, I would still say no. It's not like I hate Expies or anything. It's just, they have a short lifespan. They only live until about 40, and I'm not about to cut my lifespan in half just to live as an Expie. Plus, I live in a pretty hot area, and having fur would just make that even worse. So, sorry about that. I've already answered the other questions here, so I'll just answer the last two in this comment. I'd say the main feature I like is the game's medical system, which I know seems like the obvious choice, but I don't like it just because it's realistic. I like it because it's fun while being realistic. It's common for many games with realistic systems to be designed in a way that makes it tedious, since, as it turns out, realism does not exactly equal fun. But Casualties Unknown's medical system is designed such that it is realistic without compromising fun, and I find that very impressive. This game also imparts this unique sense of despair, with how it forces you to watch this creature get absolutely mutilated because of your mistakes. I've grown desensitized to it after playing for so long, but it's always fun to see how new players react. Now for what I dislike, that would have to be layer modifiers. I absolutely hate what these stupid modifiers do to the game. Yes, I know the whole reason behind them is to increase replayability or whatever, but I just find them to be annoying. Part of the reason I like Casualties Unknown so much is that it's a fair game for the most part. There are times where you'll get unlucky, but even then, there was something you could have done to avoid those situations altogether. Layer modifiers, however, are not only random, but also unavoidable. You have to deal with them. You can be doing everything right, but whoops, you got unlucky and now you have to play a flooded jungle. Twice. It also doesn't help that the modifiers are either minor inconvenience or totally run-ending. There's also a bunch of smaller issues I have with the game, but none of them are really worth mentioning. It's just the layer modifiers that piss me off the most. Okay, let's see here. There's still a bunch of questions left, and I need to get this video out. Alright, you know what? It's lightning round time. Let's do this. Maybe. Pepperoni because I'm basic. No, but I probably should. Butterflies because they're pretty. Dune files? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, all the time. I own a toaster. Does that count? Sometimes. Never. Yes. Yes. Pancakes. No. Because.